1, 2. Today I'm going to talk about ADHD. What are some of the signs of ADHD? How many people have been in a store and have experienced a child throwing a tantrum and thought that you wanted to spank that child? Today I'm going to talk about attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADHD, and what some of the signs are. This topic is very close and dear to my heart. Like I said before, my son was diagnosed with ADHD, so it's very close to me. I'll be discussing 3 main points, and the 3 main points that I will be discussing are: how can I tell if my child have ADHD? And how do I deal with a child with ADHD? And what is the prevention of ADHD? Let's talk about how I can tell if my child has ADHD and what are some of the signs of a child of ADHD. Some of the signs a child has ADHD is they may be fidgety in their chair and keep on moving and can't concentrate. You may feel like they're driven by a motor. One sign of a child that may have ADHD is it may be hereditary. The parent may have ADD or ADHD, and this can carry over to children. These are only a couple signs. Another key sign is that the child cannot concentrate in school, church, or at home. You may feel like the child is constantly in a different world. How as a parent can I deal with ADHD, and what are some of the signs as a parent can I help my child to cope with this disorder? When a child is diagnosed with ADHD, it can be confusing. You have this diagnosis, but what now? Talk to the child's pediatrician and be patient with your child. I'm not saying that baby them. What I am saying is that just be patient. It's going to be a hard road. Another thing that I found very helpful when dealing with my child with ADHD is to talk with the child's teacher or caregiver. They might have some helpful advice. Another key thing is not to go crazy. As a parent, when dealing with ADHD, is don't expect consistency from your child. One day can be perfect, the next day can be just awful. Now let's talk about the prevention of ADHD. I thought as a mother when my child was diagnosed that I did something wrong when I was pregnant with my child. There is no prevention of ADHD, but you can lessen the effects of perhaps the child having ADHD. ADHD is linked through genetics, though there is no way to prevent it, but you can lessen the chances by not smoking, drinking, or doing drugs when a child is pregnant. Something else that will help a child from developing ADHD is be vigilant about the environment that your baby is exposed to. Research has also shown that this can lessen the chances of them having ADHD. Also, make sure that your baby eats healthy, and make sure that you eat healthy when you're pregnant. Today I have informed you about ADHD and the signs and symptoms of ADHD and what you can do as a parent to help your child cope with ADHD and certain prevention that you can take as a parent to lessen your child to getting ADHD. ADHD is a serious disorder and should be taken seriously. This is something that a child has, and it is not a child being bad or acting bad. It is not the child's fault. It just takes patience and understanding. Certain research has been done and found that males are 3 times more likely to be diagnosed than females. Statistics have also been proven that 6.4 million children have been diagnosed with ADHD.